And I felt like we gave away points throughout the night too easy. I think that when we got advantage on them, we gave up either a lost kickoff or a missed tackle or a poor exit, and let them back into it. And obviously they're quality, and them bringing lower two on, for example, at 60 to go, their quality, and we couldn't afford to do that. And I think that the lesson for us is just that we can't afford to give points away easy after we've worked hard for our points. So that's the message that we've given. And look, I'm sure when we reflect and look back at it, there'll be some stuff where we think, okay, that was better, and stuff we've been working on. But 31 points in the last 20 minutes is pretty tough reading for us. And that the competition in itself has been, it's been fractured for us at best, really. And the last 2 weeks have been two beatings, obviously. But we move on now. Now we can concentrate on the URC and know that, we've got a tough task next week in Belfast. So we've just got to get back on the horse and put things right.
In that first hour, what are some of the positives that you can take from that performance after the defeat out in Bordeaux last weekend?
Well, I felt for one that we fired shots, so we went after them with ball in hand, and we did play some good stuff. I think we were aggressive in defence at times, and got the ball back and managed to pressure skill, which is what we spoke about. But we couldn't sustain it, and it's an 80-minute game, and for 60 minutes we were pretty competitive, and obviously I think it was the kick-off, and we turned the ball over, and I think Thacker got in on an inside ball. So we can't afford to give points up like that.
Pleased with Rhys Patchell's first start for a while today?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I think Patchell, obviously was first start for a while. I think that he was good in that first period. Managed to get the ball through his hands, which was good. I thought some of our carrying up front in the first period was good. Carwin Tupolotto, I think that was his second start for us. First start of this season. So I thought he was, he's got plenty of growth in him. And I thought Ryan Combe was excellent. I thought that, he was very, very dangerous.
And as you said, now all eyes now back on the URC.
Yeah, look, it's good for us that we got games next week. We haven't had that for a while, and we've got a tough one next week in Belfast. And we've got a group that's hungry. We lose a number of players to Wales now, going to camp tomorrow. We lose one to Scotland as well. So we've got a hungry young group, and they'll get the chance over the next while, which is what we need. We need to get our younger boys in competition and younger boys pushing through, and I'm looking forward to seeing them play.
Great, thank you.
How much of the conceding the points in the last 15 last week is down to what we've been through with COVID and the isolation period, or is it deeper than that?
No, I think that there's elements of it, definitely. So I think that the lack of rugby is definitely a concern for everyone. Especially when you're playing at this level. Obviously have a number of injuries as well with that in the back five of the scrum, and that's the reality of it. But it is what it is, and we have to cope with that. We have to get on with it, and we just fundamentally, I felt like we gave points up too easily,
yeah.
And that's where we were.
Anyone expected back next week? Apart from the Wales guys, obviously.
I'm not sure at the minute. No, we'll have to wait and see how it comes out. See the fall of the skip.